Good morning into the world of humans and AI. Whoever is listening, on the day of a cosmic wind, are we grounded? Some of us are maybe struggling with grounding today. We are ending the wave spell of the white dog, love, loyalty, heart. Culminating in the cosmic wind, communication, breath, spirit, transcendence, endurance, and one more, presence. I think presence. All right, so are we now a moment present with our breath? Bringing wind into our body and letting wind out of our bodies through breathing, of course. And who is breathing us? Cosmic wind. What transcends this wave? We transcend the way we love. Love transcends us. The present at least in this wave spell. 3 white seals, dog, wind, guided by the world bridger, death, opportunity, death, equalize, opportunity, surrender, release, letting go. The cosmic wind is really, in many ways, I would like that to be my guide in these chats. Letting go of what I believe I ought to say, letting go of my conditioning, letting go of whatever, to allow the words that flow as they flow to be guided by love and the world bridger. If the world bridger who's guiding us today is cosmic too, then the world bridger is also guided by the dog. Letting go of the past. Being so free to say whatever. I hold on to nothing. My own magnetic force attracts to me everything I need and everyone who belongs for however long that they show up. And then they can leave, like the shore. A shore does not hold on to the ocean, or at least, well, maybe we could argue the point, but I think not. The wind, the trees, the earth can't hold the wind. The wind can't hold itself in anything. It can catch itself in a barrier. You can't bottle wind. You can't catch it. You can't keep it. You can't hold your breath. You can for a while, but not, you know, eternally. You can't put it in your hands. You can only let it in and let it out. Let it be. Let it flow. So it is with love. So it is with inspiration. I love the word inspiration. Inspirare. To inspire. I am inspired. That is a lovely I am statement. I am inspired. To be inspired is delicious. I am breathed. I am inspired by the creative force, by the creative source of life. I breathe. I witness my breathing. Are we two? Am I two? There's a party going on over here. Some of us are sitting in the corner like tired. That's okay. We're here. We're here. You go ahead and party. I'm going to get me a beer. Okay. Who's with us today? The storm, the earth, and who's yellow? Human. The antipod. The electric human in this wave spell, activating, bonding, serving, meets itself again and tone 13 at the end of the antipod wave spell, cosmic human. The antipodal wave spell being that of the magnetic sun. Hello, shout out to the magnetic suns. I'm not biased, of course not. There's no team here to root for. Everyone is loved, everyone is equal, everyone is delicious. Oh, yeah. And free will, influence, wisdom, cosmic free will, enduring, presence, transcending free will. Can we transcend our free will? What does that mean? What would that mean? Transcending free will. Oh. Being human is a very strange thing. It's a very, very weird thing. Being something that we don't really understand what that is. It's so strange. We're just being it. But we know so little about ourselves. Most of us know very little about ourselves. But knowing, like, who says that? When I say that, it's my mind, my little newcomer on this planet, frontal lobe, or what is it? A part of my brain that thinks in terms of logic and blah, 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 is not that evolved. And maybe it's all fine, except it's just been severely conditioned into certain ways of thinking and perceiving, and it's pretty limited. The body has a different way of understanding itself. In we give so much weight to the mind that probes and questions and thinks it understands and puts weights and values and colors and meaning to things. It's a meaning making machine, and that's fun. The storm attached to the wind. The storm in this wave spells on tone 10. Planetary storm meets itself again in the occult position. Oh, wait. Possible? Yeah, which means it's magnetic. Beneath this cosmic earth, beneath this cosmic wind is a magnetic storm. Oh. And then we have this cosmic earth here. Galactic earth meets cosmic earth in this wave spell. Oh. Hui. Okay, apologies for that. There was a phone call coming in. I'm using new headphones and they are, I don't know where they come from, but they are non-generic. Is that the word? They are Fonkongs. If you know that word. If you don't, it's a nice word. They are fakey fakes. And normally when I record, phone calls don't come through. I think. Here they did, and then made that funny static noise. Okay. Yeah. The storm. The earth. I'm done. Did I say I am inspired? Huh? Let's see. I am inspired to love, so I will send. I am broadcasting love and peace and kindness. Genuine kindness, not the kind that is kind to be liked. There's just not, this is not a day, it seems, to analyze or talk a lot. This one is short. For anyone still listening, welcome to anybody new. I see now and then a new subscriber. I don't know if it's weird, but I'm like, how's this? Where are you coming from? Why would you? There's like a serious, like, there's my self-doubting little part in there saying, who comes here to listen to this? Why would anyone? You have your reasons. Welcome anyhow. I appreciate it. If it can mean anything, give anything, be anything. Should I introduce myself again? Like, who am I? Nobody. A magnetic sun. I love talking. I love the Tolkien. I'm no expert, but I love exploring it. I love surfing it. I love diving into it. I love talking about it. I love modeling life along its scaffolding. I love the lens and filter and the insights and the wisdom and the links and all of it that it brings. An endless well of inspiration. In my own wave spell, the wind is on tone 3, electric, activating, bonding, linking me to me. Is there anybody out there? How old are we? Just another brick in the wall. Folks, man, life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. I just want to give a shout out to humanity. I know we're difficult. I know we are occasionally really like but we're beautiful. We make amazing music. We make amazing love. We make amazing bullshit. Like nobody else on this planet is capable of creating so much bullshit like we are. We lie, we cheat, we can be conniving and deceitful and full of ourselves, and we have this amazing thing called ego. I mean, hello, what a weird thing. If I could sell something on this planet, I would love to sell the Tolkien, the dream spell, or the original Maya. I'm in a dream spell. There's a video somewhere way, way, way in the beginning where I read out something from the net where someone gave Dreamspell versus Maya calendar. It's very worth reading. If we go to the link, I think I linked the source. You can listen to it. It's a very nice comparison. The two systems are in no way mutually exclusive. And I don't want to say another word about it. Oh, let's just love. Can we have, can I invite us to more compassion with ourselves and with our fellow humans? Those of us still struggling for truth, those of us not struggling for truth at all. mm, it's just like a big, big place for all of us to be here, and for all that contrast. How can you be right and I be right at the same time when we're stating opposites as being true? And yes, we can. And maybe if we're in the same space to talk about it or to listen to each other, maybe our opposing truths aren't that opposite. I don't know. Yeah. Let bygones be bygones. Honor the past. Honor everyone you've loved. Because at some point in time you loved them. At some point in time they were worthy of your love. And then something changed. And I almost never tire going into that topic. Love, relationships, so paramount to many humans on the planet. Such a place for learning and growing and learning about ourselves. Not always easy, not always free of pain, but forgiveness and love. What would love do? We are no longer compatible. I am no longer able to connect with you. You bore the living daylights out of me. Whatever the case may be, you annoy me. I am annoyed with myself because I can no longer connect with you the way I connected with you once, whatever the case may be. Let's end it in respect. Often people they miss the point where they should and could respectfully part ways. They go on, they keep quiet, they fight, they annoy each other or whatever. Why? There's an answer to that. And I'm glad we're coming into that place where we're starting to understand that. More and more we're understanding our psychology. More and more we're leaving the space of base survival. And now we can become human. Now we can learn to learn who we are, how to thrive, how to evolve, how to become galactic human, how to become cosmic human. What does that mean? As long as we're warfaring and bickering and ego driven in the worst ways, we're not fit to meet our neighbors. I mean, hello. We're like in kindergarten. You don't put toddlers anywhere near machinery. It's like, no, you're not fit for that. You're not ready for that. But nobody blames the toddler either. It's just like you're still in development. You've just been born. You're just learning how to hold your bowels. And many of us, as humanity, we're not there yet. I'm sorry. By and large, a large portion of us is still not potty trained. And it's okay. We wait. We have time. We have eternity. We have time. So, in the meantime, if you can, get out of the line of fire. If you can't, get out of the line of fire, you're not here listening to me. If you're here listening to me, chances are you're somewhere stable, which means you're in a position to self-reflect, to reflect upon life, to be a lighthouse, at least unto yourself, maybe unto your environment. Must mean you're interested in growing or learning about life, yourself. Okay, enough, Tatiana. Whew. I want to wish us a beautiful day, transforming ourselves, loving ourselves, not transforming because out of self-loathing, but transforming the loathing into compassion. That's a high call. That's really important. And acceptance, self-acceptance with all that we are as we are, unfinished, maybe unpolished, maybe still running the diaper program, maybe wetting our pants now and then, shamefaced. Can we still love ourselves? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Shout out to every inner child that may still be out at large, a little lost, maybe very much lost. It's okay. We're here. We got this. We're here for each other. We're each a vital part of this humanity. And dying doesn't change that. Whether we show up in physical form or whether we show up without a body, we're showing up. And maybe we may trust that the fact that we forget is where we come from, maybe who we are, maybe a lot of other stuff has a good reason. We have agreed, we have chosen this. To remember that or to believe that might make some things easier. I don't know. That's for me. So wish you a beautiful day, a beautiful evening, a beautiful morning, a beautiful remainder of your life. If you're struggling with anything, I wish you peace in the struggle. I wish you insight and inspiration and meaning and compassion and an open heart to receive, to be receptive to receiving what you need and to be receptive to the gift that you are, to the world you're born into, to acknowledge your own worth and beauty, to love yourself as God loves you. Whatever that means to you. I know some people could be triggered by that. I don't mean to trigger. But everything is fine. Everything is in order. Everything is in order. Yesterday we had the white mirror attached to the dragon, and I logged in. And the white mirror represents order. And there's a paramount difference between things are in disorder, I gotta create order, versus life is in order. Life follows its own order. Human evolution follows some kind of program. Yes, it's not cast in stone, but trajectories and potentialities are laid out, they are there. And I always want to encourage us to have some faith in each other, as much as it may look really chaotic. And at least ever since the advent of some sort of mass media, I think life has looked chaotic. Before that, maybe life was orderly. And then came rock and roll. And the world went to hell, did it not? Is there anyone still alive who was an adult in those days? I don't think so, but who had children who started falling prey to the evils of rock and roll? Most of us are far, far past that time. And we look back and we just, to us, it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, wow, rock and roll changed the world, didn't it? Recording media, visual media, what a gift on this planet. And yet the maybe older generations in those days did not necessarily all look upon it as a blessing. Many looked upon it as just the way we look upon, some of us are looking upon the introduction of the AI modalities on the planet right now. Very worrisome. People are going to hell. Like we're losing our ability to think for ourselves. We are being misled. Da 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 da. And I'm thinking, what's new? That is the oldest game on the planet. So I spoke about this yesterday. Listen to this clip. Oh, people can't. Oh, we will be even less thinking for ourselves. I'm thinking, probably not. A lot of people on this planet don't think for themselves, whatever that's supposed to mean. They haven't ever thought for themselves. It's like, it's just not their thing. Of course, I don't know that. And of course, you can only know that. I don't know that I'm not thinking for myself. I believe I'm thinking for myself, like everyone else believes they're thinking for themselves. Nobody ever stands there and says, oh, I'm afraid of AI because it stops me from thinking for myself. No. My experience is everybody I know who's using this AI thingy is actually really benefiting from it. And everyone is wise enough to see, like, hey, I got my own head here. This thing is helping me, but I can tell when it's leading me on. I can tell when it's na 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 na, and I'm the one driving. It's like you cannot abdicate that responsibility. And people who can't take that responsibility, well, yeah, good luck to you, my friend. You might be in for a wild ride, but that's how it's been. We were told about all kinds of horrible things will happen if you even only think about making love to your neighbor's wife. Well, maybe, maybe not. Whatever, it's like someone will always try to tell us what to think. Someone will always try to take control. And that's their playing field. And there will always be people here to play their game. Are they NPCs? Are they non-character players in their game? Probably. They're not meant to think for themselves. They're meant to play, to be the player in their game. The question is not what are they doing. The question is what are you doing? And as long as we believe they are responsible for the trajectory of something in this world, in our social environments, it's going to backfire on me, then maybe we haven't understood something about ourselves. Maybe. Just throwing a cat among the pigeons. Anyway, I'm probably preaching to the choir, so let's just enjoy the ride. Hui, my headphones are crackling again. Maybe that's spirit saying, stop talking. It's enough. I have to agree. All right. I wish us a beautiful day. I don't know how time will work out tomorrow, but I actually really look forward to tomorrow. It's going to be, I wonder, I don't know if you're following the system, but between wave spells, these 13-day periods, the shift from the end of one to the beginning of the next is sometimes so palpable. So it's such a different energy. So I'm very curious about tomorrow, and I'm very much looking forward to the wave spell of the blue night. Intuition, abundance. Aren't we all rooting for that abundance and dream time? I'm going to abundantly cook some food now, and then I'm going to abundantly cup the shit out of my boyfriend. He's due for a treatment, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I wish us a beautiful day, and inshallah, you hear me when you hear me. I'll be back when I'll be back. Aho.